Hey everyone, it's Rachel Hollis here. I'm just going to give you a little overview of how to complete Module 2 lab. So for this lab, you're going to first need to download the in-website zip folder, and then the written directions on how to complete the lab can also be downloaded as a PDF. So you'll need to download both of those and follow the instructions that are in the PDF. So the PDF looks like this. This lesson is going to teach you how to create an HTML page. So this is the type of page and the file that you will use to create a website. An HTML page is what is used to create every website out there that you see, and then it's read by a browser. So HTML is a language that browsers can read and interpret to give you the picture that you see on a website. Okay, so when we're talking about an HTML document, this particular lesson uses XHTML, which is just a slightly different version of the original HTML, okay? But we still just call it HTML. An HTML document is divided into 3 sections. So we have the declaration, the head, and the body. The declaration is what you will see at the very top of your document, and then you should see an HTML tag, a head tag, and a body tag. Okay, so tags are what we use to declare what a certain type of content is. So for example, when you are titling the page, it's put inside of a title tag. Okay, so you'll see the little arrow that opens here, title, and then the close arrow. That's the opening tag. Okay, and then you'll see the name of the title, and then you'll see the closing tag, which has a slash before the title close. Okay, so this is what any HTML page looks like. So if you want to actually look at the code for a particular web page, you can do that. Let me open up Google Chrome here. Alright, so I have Google Chrome open here, and I've gone to this website called againsttheclock.com because I know that it's a fairly simple web page. So I wanted to show you a simple one first, and then I'll go ahead and show you a more complex HTML page. So from Google Chrome, you need to right click on the background of the page and go to View Page Source. This is going to show you the HTML document that makes the website look like it does. There's a lot of other things involved too, but the basic building block starts with HTML. So it tells you up here that the document type is HTML, it has an HTML tag to open it, and then our head tag. So the head tag includes things like the metadata, the title, it links to a bunch of style sheets, JavaScript, and then it closes here on line 55, the head section. And then the next section is the body section, which starts on line 57, and that continues all the way down till basically the end of the document. So in the body section, that's where you're going to put anything that you are actually going to see on the web page. So that includes things like the logo. This has the navigation menu, bookstore, instructors, students, downloads, about, contact. All that is your navigation menu across here. And then it has this whole section with some more navigation, Adobe Bookstore, look inside our books, bookstore articles. This is all username, password. That's this little login box right here. That's where that's created. It also has a slideshow right here. That's what all of these are. So this is the slideshow that you're seeing with the different images flashing across. Okay, and then towards the end of the document, we have the footer, which includes their address and their email. That's what you're seeing down here. And then to close it out, we have the close body tag, which closes the body section, and then we have the close HTML, which closes the entire document. Okay, so that's the basic version of how HTML works. I'm going to show you a more complex one because most websites are going to be way more complex than that. So if I go to target.com and let's just say I want to look at the source code for that, I can right click on the background again, view page source, and you'll notice that for this, the Target homepage, this is like a mile long of code. Okay, this is still all HTML code with some script mixed in there. Okay, so that's why it looks like a bunch of gibberish. But it's still going to have the same basic building blocks as the other one. It's just going to have a lot more involved with it. Okay, so I'm not going to expect you to know how to do all of this or understand it, but you do need to know the basic building blocks of an HTML document. Okay, so let's go back to our in website folder that you've downloaded. Inside of that, you should have the assets folder with the JPEGs and GIFs, and you should also have an XHTML template, which is a .html document. This is what we're going to start with to build our website. So to be able to edit this, if you just double click on it, it's going to actually open it in your default browser, which for mine is Safari. And you'll notice that when it opens in Safari, there's nothing on the page, okay? That's because it doesn't have any content in the body section yet. So we're going to be adding some. And that's why we need to open this HTML document inside of a text editor. If you're on the Mac, you're going to be using Text Edit, and if you're on a PC, it's going to be Notepad. Okay, so you want to right click, open with, and go down to either Text Edit or Notepad on PC. Now, if you're on the Mac, Text Edit is going to open it and it's going to still look blank. That is not correct. So what we need to do is change a little bit of our settings in Text Edit itself. So if you're on Mac, go up to Text Edit and Preferences, and then you need to go over to Open and Save, and then check these two boxes, display HTML files as HTML code instead of formatted text, so that we can actually look at the code. Okay, so check those two, close that out, close out your little document here, and reopen it. Now you should be able to see the HTML code. So it already has the doc type up here as the first line. It has the opening HTML tag and the closing HTML tag at the bottom. It has the head open and close with the title. It has a meta tag, and it has the opening, closing body tags. So this is a very basic layout for HTML. Okay. Now you can go ahead and work through the tutorial. Okay, so we've already done up to basically step 10, so you're ready to start there. Between the title tags, you're going to type in at Birch Bay dash homepage. Okay, so that's how you get started on this, and they want you to save that file. So file, save, I guess. Oh, there's not a save as. Yeah, so this is the copy, so we'll call that homepage.html. Enter. Okay, so you can keep going on this and complete it all the way to the end, which is where you are going to zip that folder that we have, the in-website folder. Go ahead and just zip it and upload that for your lab today.